Welcome back to our latest Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone Meta Snapshot. And do we ever have a few important format changes to discuss? So buckle up for spooky season and let's get this video underway. The biggest change in Wild Hearthstone right now is the recent balance adjustment. This one was aimed at the standard format though, so how is it impacting Wild, you might wonder? The answer is quite a bit. Due to their strength in Standard, several Hunter cards were hit with nerfs, including 2 of Hunter's Wild Seed minions and Harpoon Gun. The latter of these is the biggest reason why the last Meta Snapshot's top performer, Beast Hunter, has dropped off into Tier 2, as the pre-nerf weapon was among the archetype's highest performing cards. While Beast Hunter is still fairly strong, it's just not the format's best deck. This change means the meta has shifted back to having 2 archetypes standing fairly convincingly above the others. These 2 are Reno Priest and Miracle Rogue. Expect to see a bunch of both and be ready for everything they can bring. Even with a nerf to Theotar the Mad Duke, with his cost going from 4 to 5, Reno Priest remains a powerful control-focused archetype, capable of beating any deck on ladder. When asked about the deck's versatility, a player who recently hit #1 Wild Legend with Reno Priest said that it has strong game against any opponent. It is an exceptional choice right now if you want to feel like you can win any match. Miracle Rogue, on the other hand, is a fast and powerful choice that can produce surprising and large board states in a single turn, and it's the beneficiary of increasing amounts of refinement. Many players say that it reminds them of old school Dark Glare Warlock, which is spooky enough to make us pay attention. Tier 2 is headlined by 2 aggressive archetypes that have been wholly revived thanks to both Murder at Castle Nathria and Maw and Disorder. These are Even Shaman and Secret Mage. Both of these archetypes are so popular right now, especially Secret Mage. Expect to see them everywhere, and in the case of Secret Mage, be ready to play around all of their secrets. Tiers 3 and 4 are graveyards of once dominant combo archetypes that are on their deathbeds thanks to the rise of Secret Mage, Hyper Aggro, and top-end control in the current meta. Quest Mage, for example, is mired in Tier 4, a ghostly shadow of what it once was. The same is true of Mechathune Warlock. Both of these decks can find wins in the current meta, but both will struggle mightily into Secret Mage, so play them with caution. Only slightly better is Pillager Rogue, which sits at the bottom of Tier 3. That's not all that we're finding at the bottom of this Meta Snapshot, however. We also are keeping our eyes on a few new archetypes, ones that have either returned or are making their debut. Mech Mage is one of those, back after missing the mark last Meta Snapshot. We also have Questline Paladin, which relies on a lower curve to aggressively push out minions and upgrade the Paladin hero power. While both are seeing play, whether they remain relevant going forward is another question entirely. In the meantime, grab yourself a cozy blanket in this spooky season, keep it tuned here to us, and queue up some Wild Hearthstone. We'll catch you next time in the Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone Meta Snapshot.